Well, hello. Can you believe we are just weeks away from 2025? A brand new year? I know it's like I keep saying this over and over, but it is because it's so true. Blink, and we're writing 25 in our dates. Well, as the year begins to gradually come to an end, we tend to reflect on the highs, lows, and in-betweens. Here on Unraveling Knots, we didn't wait till November before we did an episode reflecting on our New Year hair resolutions. You should definitely check the episode out and see how far you have come with hair goals we set at the beginning of 2024. And after you are done, take advantage of the remaining weeks. It is never too late to start again or pick up from where you left off. And no, you don't have to wait till January 1st before trying and doing new things. A haircut, a new edgy style, a treatment, or what have you. It could even be a new hair color. Old year, new hair color, new you. How does that sound? If you have ever considered or even toyed with the idea of coloring your hair, this episode is for you. If I cast my mind back to my secondary school days in Nigeria, I'm filled with memories of how adventurous some of us were with our hair. There were dyes you could buy, and if you wanted color, but not your actual hair, you could just use colored attachments, aka extensions. Hello, gold braids. Hello, wine weave. And if you wanted your hair and the colored attachment to rhyme from root to tip, you had no choice but to dye your hair. So, it got me thinking, is there a way we could have done things better? You get the bleached gold hue, but at what cost? Weak and damaged hair? Was it really worth it when after months or years, it breaks and falls off? The answer for me is N to the O, no. So trust me to go and do the work rather than cry over spilled milk. What is Mama Nature saying when it comes to changing the color of our curls? Is there a better way to do things? As in, an approach that prioritizes hair health over aesthetics? The short answer is yes. For the long answer, keep listening. Hello, listeners. Welcome to your go-to podcast on all things natural hair, Unraveling the Knots, aka UTK. I'm your host, Ganiyat Salami. I currently work as a project manager at my day job, but you can probably tell, natural hair is my passion. And I am so glad we get to go on this curly adventure together. My excitement is spilling over from last week. If you listened to our last episode, you will know that I shared wonderful news. So if you did not listen to last week's episode, all I would say is go to www.eyidaranaturals.com. I'll spell that real quick for you. EYIDARA. Eyidara. Naturals, NATURALS. By the way, that is our new beauty hub. So check it out and let me know what you think. Yay! I'm here doing my happy dance, like the lady in red emoji. Shout out to our returning and brand new listeners. I like to think of our dear podcast as a buffet of sorts, offering you a bit of this and a bit of that. And with 50 episodes under our belt, I'm so proud of the topics we have discussed. For the people in the back, yes, we reached the 50th episode milestone. Kudos to us, UTK community. Our content cuts across different aspects of natural hair. We view it through different lenses: science, art, culture, and history. We also recognize that our listeners are at different points in their lives. So whether you are a preggo, or you're a newly minted mama, or you've got kids, or you're getting old, we've got an episode or two for you. If you're still thinking of going natural, or in the process of transitioning, or you're a newbie natural, we've got you. If you're looking for styles or want to go down memory lane, or just want to find out about natural hair, this is the podcast for you. And by natural, I'm referring to Afro-textured, curly, coily type 4 hair. So, when you've got a bit of time on your hands, do check out our past episodes and send us your feedback. Thank you. In the past, how have you colored your hair? Have you just gone into a beauty shop and picked up hair dye? Have you ever dyed your hair yourself or had a friend do it for you? Or have you gone down the professional route? If your answer was yes to any of these questions, what were the results? Were you happy with them? Or sometime later, you started regretting? Sometimes, the dye products out there can be quite a bit harsh on our curls. Some won't be as effective unless you first bleach your hair. And bleach, you already know, damages our tresses. So what do? We turn to nature for the answers. Three simple ways you can partner as a member of the UTK community is to share this link with someone, rate us wherever you listen to your podcasts, and send us feedback via email to utkinhair@gmail.com. UTK is on Instagram, so you're welcome to send a DM. Our handle is unraveling_the_knots. Unraveling is spelled UNRAVELING. Unraveling the knots. And a bonus, follow us and engage with our posts. Feel free to share on your feed and stories. Thank you. H is for henna. But I'm sure when you hear the word, you immediately think of the intricate designs and patterns that usually adorn our arms and feet during special occasions. But have you ever thought of where henna comes from? Henna is a plant-based dye derived from the Lawsonia inermis plant, which is native to Asia, Africa, and the Middle East. The leaves of the henna plant are crushed into a fine powder, which is then mixed with a variety of ingredients like water, lemon juice, and essential oils to create a paste. When applied to hair, this paste coats the strands, imparting a range of colors from deep red to rich brown, depending on the type of henna and the hair's original color. But when combined with other natural ingredients like indigo and hibiscus, it can create a gorgeous spectrum of tones. And the best part? It's chemical-free, which means no harsh, damaging substances to strip your hair of its natural oils and proteins. It's also incredibly nourishing, packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that can actually strengthen your hair and promote growth. Bonus points for the amazing shine it gives. I is for indigo, but I'm sure you probably first think of it as a color in the rainbow. And if you're from Nigeria, adire or batik or tie-dye come to mind. Indigo is another plant-based powder that comes from the leaves of the Indigofera tinctoria plant. It is one of the oldest natural dyes known to humans. It's derived from the leaves of the Indigofera tinctoria plant, which is native to tropical regions like India and Africa. For centuries, it has been used to color textiles and fabrics. And it's now making a comeback in the hair care world for gorgeous blue and black tones. Think indigo. When paired with henna, it can create a stunning deep brown or even a rich auburn color. Just like henna, it's a great alternative to chemical dyes, which can damage our curls. It doesn't end there. Indigo has some amazing benefits for hair health too. It can strengthen the hair shaft, reduce frizz, and promotes hair growth. Talk about color with plenty benefits. H is for hibiscus, but I'm sure you probably first think of it as a color of the rainbow. And if you're from Nigeria or West Africa, you're probably thinking of either the flower or the tea, popularly called zobo or bisap. But isn't it great to know that some of the things we have at our disposal can easily be used for multiple things? So, as you're drinking hibiscus tea for its antioxidants and vitamins, use it on your tresses and enjoy the benefits. Yep. It can nourish and strengthen your strands. It's also known for promoting hair growth and combating hair loss. Plus, it's gentle on the hair and doesn't strip it of its natural oils, making it a safer alternative to chemical dyes. Now, let's talk about the color. Hibiscus can give you a range of hues, from a deep auburn to a vibrant red, depending on how you use it. And the best part? It's totally customizable. It can provide a lovely reddish hue, especially when you're working with a henna base. It's a great option if you want to add some warmth and vibrancy to your tresses without going full on red. So, just before you run off to get these plant-based dyes, a quick disclaimer. The color results can vary widely based on your hair's porosity, texture, and current color. So, if you're looking for a precise shade match, keep in mind that natural dyes are more about embracing the hair journey than achieving a specific end result. Still on color. The key to achieving the perfect color is understanding the ratios and how these ingredients interact. For a subtle color, use more hibiscus than henna or indigo. For a deeper, more intense look, go for a 50-50 blend of henna and indigo. Remember, A little bit of patience and creativity goes a long way when it comes to natural hair dyes. So, will you be doing old year, new color, new me? Or will you reserve that for 2025? Let us know. Get in touch. Send a mail to utkinhair@gmail.com. DM unraveling_the_knots. Unraveling is spelled UNRAVELING. Unraveling the knots. One more thing. We appreciate your rating wherever you get your podcasts. And continue to share this podcast with others. Thank you. This episode was produced by Isabella Adedici. For now, it's goodbye from me, your host, Ganiyat. Till we catch up on the next episode of Unraveling the Knots.